Alright, so I'm going to teach you guys, hi Jones, I'm going to try to teach you guys how to make a 550 cord Cobra knot slip lead. And this one I'm going to make is going to be about 20 inches, or enough to fit around Jonesy's neck. Come here, Jones. Come here. Good boy. So it'll fit around his neck. And he's got about a 17-inch neck is where it's supposed to sit, but so it makes about a 20-inch. Alrighty, so what you're gonna need? You're gonna need 2 1.5-inch steel rings. I use solid ones, and I found them at Lowe's. It's the only place I could find them. You're going to need a lighter. You're going to need either scissors or a knife. I like the knife. You're also going to need, not necessary, but I like to use string or a needle and a thread, because I like to tie off this end right here, and it just kind of adds that extra level of protection, I think. And you're also going to want a carabiner. It makes things a lot easier. And of course you're going to need 550 cord or parachute cord, whatever kind of cord you want to use. This is the military grade 550 cord. It's the only one I have access to right here because I'm on base. But the length you're going to need, it's not really scientific to me, so I don't know if there's a real way to do it. I'm using 2 different colors. I don't know if you can see the 2 different colors. This side over here is green and this one's tan. But the size I use is my wingspan twice for each color, and add a little extra just in case. So now that you're going to want to cut, equal lengths of the 2 cords, and then you're going to want to melt them together, and I've already done that because it takes a little bit of time just to get it right. And then you're going to want to take your ring, and you're going to want to slide it through. Do that real quick. Oh, and I screwed up. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, so now you slide it through, and you're going to want to put this piece right here, the melted piece, almost dead center on your knot, or on your 2 strings. It makes things easier. Not easier, it just makes it look better, I guess I should say. Okay, after you did that, you want to take your other ring, and you're going to want to throw it on the other side. I have a knot. Go figure. You want to send it through on the other side of this to about the approximate length that you want your collar. And how do I measure this? I take Jones. But since I have this collar here, I'll just use this collar. I'll undo it. So approximate length is going to be right about there. But I normally measure the dog's neck, and I just put it around the neck real quick. Alright, so now I have that. I'm going to take this side, and I'm going to put this on the carabiner, and I have a solid piece down here so I can hook it to it, and I can actually hold on to it, and it makes things a lot easier. I'm going to scroll this down a little bit so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Hopefully that doesn't fall too fast. Alright. I know you can't see what I'm actually talking about, but my desk has where the keyboard sits, it has a little piece there. Alright, so now that you have your 2 pieces, I'm going to keep them as separate as possible. Alright, but you have your 2 pieces here. And what the goal is to make the Cobra knot, of course, but let's see I don't know if this is a good angle for you guys. Alright, I'm going to move this camera real quick so you guys can have a better shot of what I'm talking about. See, on my view. And I will try to do this around the camera. Alright, so you want to have this flat as possible, and I'm hitting this camera all over the place. You want to have this lined up, not twisted. You want your two sides separate. Put that back down there. Alright, so you can see my two colors are on both sides. Let me focus that back. Alright, so I have my tan is over here, my green is over here. Now, to whatever color you want on the outside is going to be the color that you can also reverse them, but is going to be the color that you want to not loop. And it doesn't make sense right now, but I'll show you. So I want I'm going to say I want the green to be on the outside every time. So if I want the green to be on the outside, I'm going to make kind of an S shape. It looks kind of like an S right here. Let's see if I can get this right here. Kind of like an S. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this green piece, I'm going to send it down through this side, and then I'm going to send it up. I'm going to send it down through the one hole on this side. I'm going to send it around my two strings, and I'm going to send it up through the other hole on the S. And I'm going to pull it all the way through. I'll show you what that looks like real quick. I'll do it a couple more times. Alright. Now, that's what it's going to look like. Right there. Get that straightened. Okay, you can already tell that my green is going to be on the outside, my white is in the middle. So I'm going to make the little S-type shape again. Here's my S. Now it's backwards. It's right now. Take this, send it through the side, around the two pieces, and send it up, back. You can kind of start seeing that our knot is forming. And I'm just going to do a couple more real quick. Show you how. Alright. S. Down. Around. Through. Make sure you push it up tight. Go same color. It's all this color is always going to make the same loop no matter what. Go down around the back side of these two and through the top loop. Pull both ends all the way up. Make sure it's tight. And you can see that our knot is slowly starting to form. Move this a little closer so you guys can see. Alright. Keep doing this. S shape through, around the back. Pull it through. Pull my knot. S shape through the one hole, around the back side, through the top hole. Pull it tight. Right. S shape. Send the rabbit through the one hole. Send it through and around the back, through the top hole. Pull it tight. Push it up. S shape. Down through the one hole, around, back through the other hole. Alright. There we go. And that's how you start it. And I will make another video when I get this all the way done towards the end, and I'll show you how to end it, or how I like to end it. I actually don't like to end it like I did this one. I actually like to finish it with a king cobra knot, but I actually ran out of cord with this one. So I'll show you how to do it a better or a king cobra finish knot after I get this one completely done.